Coming up tonight, Red Cross Secretary General visits the country for the first time, 3,000 taken off social welfare assistance, and Housing Authority provides flood assistance. Good evening, I'm Mike Ranamalo. The Secretary General for the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, Mr. Mbekele Ngeleta, is in the country. Ngeleta is here as a guest to meet with Fiji Red Cross and government officials on humanitarian activities and issues that are facing the Pacific Islands, including an analysis of development and humanitarian issues facing the region.
It's the first ever official visit to the country as the Secretary General for the International Federation of Red Cross Societies. Mr. Mbekele Ngeleta was accorded with a full traditional ceremony by volunteers and staff of the Fiji Red Cross Society in Suva. Mr. Ngeleta is in the country to talk about the importance and need for early warning and disaster preparedness in the Pacific and other issues regarding the Red Cross's role in our communities. Fiji Red Cross Society President Jerome Cado says this is the first time Mr. Ngeleta is visiting the Pacific since becoming Secretary General in 2008. Ngeleta is gathering insight and a deeper understanding of the Pacific and the unique challenges that Pacific national societies face.
In terms of what is happening around the world, I mean, the world is really changing in many ways. People are dissatisfied with governance, with the way the economy is managed, with the way overall the changes are managed or not managed. Now, with what is happening to individuals and families in terms of non-communicable diseases, communicable diseases, etc., in terms of poverty, in terms of the economic financial difficulties the world is facing and to a large extent.
Mr. Ngeleta says due to location in the Pacific Ocean and along the Pacific Ring of Fire, most countries in the region are vulnerable to a range of natural hazards. Last year, about 34% of the world natural disaster occurred in the Asia-Pacific region, including this year in Fiji, with the two recent floods in the western side of Viti Levu. Red Cross and Red Crescent national societies responded to 134 of the 136 natural disasters in 2011, supporting some 5.5 million people, an increase of 9% over 8 years.
These have become an organization that is known, respected, listened to, and actually expected to deliver to what people want. This is across the board, all over the world. We have realized that there is no other civil society organization, no other organization for that matter, that across the world, in every community, as well known, as recognized, as received, as respected as Red Cross, Red Crescent.
Having worked with vulnerable populations for more than 20 years, Mr. Ngeleta has extensive experience in policy advice, management, and administration in humanitarian organizations. However, it is his first-hand knowledge, having been a political prisoner and refugee himself, that helps him truly understand the people and various nations served by the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement.
The Social Welfare Ministry has terminated 3,409 files from its social welfare recipient listing. This after the ministry conducted a thorough analysis of all recipients to determine whether they were still eligible to receive welfare assistance.
The termination of 3,409 recipients from the social welfare listing follows a recommendation made by the World Bank Social Protection Team, which analyzed various aspects of Fiji's social protection system. Permanent Secretary Govind Sami says, according to the review, 28% of recipients receiving social welfare assistance did not need assistance or be categorized under the poorest of the poor, a reason that prompted social welfare to review 25,000 files. The review found a large number of people whose economic circumstances had changed over a period of time and no longer qualified for welfare assistance. The factors social welfare highlighted were children reaching 18 years of age and are employed, single mothers employed, and clients' health condition improving. Sami says stringent measures are being taken by the ministry in ensuring that only the poorest of the poor qualify. He adds social welfare is now linked to the Turang Nikoros, advisory councillors and village elders to help the ministry identify the most deserving cases. Currently, there are 22,000 people assisted through the Family Assistance Program.
Coming up after the break, Housing Authority makes customer relations easier. Fuel companies justify increase, and Fiji ratifies 7 maritime conventions.